People of the State of Michigan versus Dallas Johnson. And this is file 2023586. Mr. Johnson is here, represented by his attorney, Mrs. Yancey, and his agent is here, along with members of the Swift and Sure Sanctions probation team. Ms. Yancey, you had a chance to talk to Mr. Johnson about the violation. What does he wish to do?
Your Honor, he will make an admission today.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Right. Now, Mr. Johnson, you're on probation on a charge of possession of methamphetamine. That's a felony. It's punishable by up to 10 years in the Department of Corrections. And you understand, if you make an admission to probation violation, your probation could be continued, it could be modified, or it could be revoked, and you could be resentenced. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. So it alleges in count one that you violated condition 9.37 that says you have to complete the Twin County probation program and abide by all rules of the Twin County probation staff. It says on May 23rd, you failed to complete the probation center program when you left the center without approval and your whereabouts were unknown. How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
Count two is a requirement that you complete Swift and Sure Sanctions probation program and follow all the rules of that. And again, it's alleged that you broke that by leaving the center without permission and thereby violating the rules of the Swift and Sure Sanctions probation program. How do you plead to that?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. Has anyone promised you anything to get you to admit to the violation?
No.
Anybody threaten you?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. What happened that you left the center?
That morning I was going to drive dirty. I just ran, like running from my issues and my problems. That's what happened.
All right. And how did you get caught?
I turned myself in.
Where?
It was at Three Rivers Police Department.
Okay. You just walked into the police department?
No, I called them.
Oh, you called. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I find the plea is made knowingly, understanding, and voluntarily, and there's a factual basis that he left the center without permission. He's been gone for several weeks. And I forget, who's his agent? Is it Gina?
Yep.
Okay. What do you recommend?
Your Honor, that we're asking that you postpone any kind of sentencing until the team gets a chance to really look at all aspects of Mr. Johnson's probation. And so, and or make a probation violation report.
Okay, so you want him to come back next week for sentencing? Because we're going to be gone the 2 weeks after that.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. All right, we'll set it for sentencing next week. I'll enter an order indicating that he pled to both counts. And then it's set for sentencing on June the 21st. Say 2 o'clock. All right, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Leister is going to be looking at this and coming up with a recommendation, talking to the team, and then either preparing a report describing what her recommendation is, and then we'll go to sentencing at that point.